Alright, welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. On the last episode, we explored this all Balad region, and a lot of enemies on this world map. In fact, I leveled up my jobs, I think, a few times last episode. I'm pretty close to maxing out, and I like to grind in my RPGs, so especially when I'm playing Dragon Quest. I imagine I'll probably end up mastering the jobs pretty damn quickly. Even though these guys only give one vocational point. As you can see, that's a lot of enemies on screen, so... Oh, I just, see, that was extremely fast. Alright, damn, unfortunately I only have one more for the thief, but... Well, I should say unfortunately. Fortunately. Craggle. Okay, so it's an even stronger version of this. On a group of enemies, every time they try to act. Alright, pretty costly, but that's awesome. I could use that when I'm fighting a big group of enemies. And they have like a lot of HP. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna record this and then the next episode, like, all at the same time. So, maybe... Well, I don't think I'll get through this region entirely. I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow. But I'm just glad it's Thursday. Pushing along through this week, and then the weekend comes sooner than expected. Let's see. Can't wait for this weekend, especially considering I don't work Saturday, so... Alright, let's see. Work has been super busy, but I don't mind it for the time being because I'm able to save up some money. But when, I mean, it probably won't happen for a while, but when overtime does... Yeah, I swear, these enemies are respawning. When overtime does kick back down and I'm back to working 40 hours, I'll be able to output even a lot more YouTube videos. In fact, the next time that happens... Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of YouTube videos. Alright, looks like these guys just respawn. So I'll pretty much be here forever. I'm probably just gonna... Let me just head to town. Then again though, I want to have my first set of master jobs. Well, actually, since I'm that close. Looks like I only need like 1 or 2 more fights. I'll worry about that last level on the next part. Look at that. What did you guys learn? I learned Zing. Perfect. Resurrect the fallen ally. Okay, this one's kind of annoying. I think Kazing is the one that works all the time. But these Dragon Quest games, they don't just give you a guaranteed revive the first time around. I need to learn Kazing, so it's always works. But that's a good thing to have, because those Yggdrasil leaves seem to be very rare. Okay, I also learned this, a curse incantation that sends an enemy to the hereafter. Very interesting description. It doesn't really just tell you, alright, if it's a death spell or if it's a... Well, it just curses the enemy, I think. Alright, well, only 1 more level for... And damn, the thief is... It's not gonna take long for the thief at all. Alright, and there's the village, so... But I keep seeing enemies respawn. Alright. Apparently... I guess now that we talked to Hadid, look at that, we can actually progress.
Oh.
Do not be so rash, you cannot venture into the desert alone, not in your current condition. There's probably a high chance that Queen Fortizzi was abducted or something, or trapped, but who knows? Guess we'll find that out. Your Hadid buddy let us in, or told us he would welcome us. Elder Khalid. Alright. But before I talk to him, let's see if I get some shopping done. Probably not. I don't see a weapons shop. Alright, 20 gold coins. Speaking of doing like Let's Plays for Dragon Quest games, I played all of them except for 4 and 6. At least in the main series. 6 I played like... Man, 6 I played twice. And both times I got like 15 hours in. One was the DS version, the other one was the Super Famicom version. In all honesty, I absolutely love how the Super Famicom version looks. But I don't know. I imagine the DS version would be a bit more streamlined. I didn't really notice that much of a difference, but I imagine the Super Famicom version would be tougher. I might still just do the DS version. And I might just do the DS version of 5. Actually, for 5, I might do the PS2 version. The reason being is that, okay, I don't have permission. Really? The storeroom? I'm trying to buy some stuff. 5, I already played the Super Famicom version, and even though I loved it, I love how it looks, I love the Super Famicom feel. You can only have 3 party members in Dragon Quest V on the Super Famicom version, which is pretty ridiculous. Because that game is pretty damn tough and requires a lot of grinding. Well, it's not like the game itself really wasn't that difficult. Well, the early game kind of was, for like all versions, but the Super Famicom version, the late game was brutal. Well, yeah, I did beat 5 2 times. In fact, Dragon Quest V is the only Dragon Quest game I beat 2 times. Because Dragon Quest 3 I beat on the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, and the HD 2D remake. I got like 30 hours in. No, actually, Dragon Quest 1 I beat twice. That's the only one I beat. I beat the Super Famicom version and the HD 2D. Well, I mean, Dragon Quest 1 is really short. I did not expect to receive visitors at a time such as this. You said that a man you met at the Temple Palace told you our village. So please excuse me, my health has deteriorated a great deal of late. Now you must be fatigued following your journey. Please, you must spend the night at my house. The room of my son is on the 2nd level. It is unoccupied at present.
Well, well.
Is his son Hadid? Or is that someone else? Alright, looks like you can go outside. Probably shouldn't be in here. Or I'm guessing that's... Oh, she was talking to sleep. Okay, so this is mother and father.
Well,
All right.
well.
Trust you had a restful sleep. That I did. So imagine I just went sour. Not long after her departure, the skies grew dark and the sun ceased to shine upon the sands. Queen Fertiti's temple palace lies abandoned and blighted, and within it, monsters frolic with abandon. What is more, there's no one remaining in Albalad who is capable of driving the monsters away. If there's plenty of monsters, I'm up for the task. You use the job points. It is a terrible situation, dear travelers. You would do well to leave this desert, never to return. Children such as yourselves cannot hope to defy the monsters who torment us. Be sure to avoid the temple palace if you value your lives. Well, I value my life, but I still want to go there. We'll be fine. Alright, well, I imagine that's everything to do here. Skip is back to the Temple of Palace. But, in all honesty, I'm gonna do probably one more sweep, and I wonder if I can master my jobs here. Alright, so I wonder how much vocational points you'd get if you put less. What was that? Oh, I think that was rough leveling up. Yep. What was that? Hero leveled up to level 27. Alright, and I do want to, I need to open up the skill tree. Well, not the skill tree. This game doesn't have a skill tree. The vocational tree, whatever the hell it's called. Because certain jobs synergize with certain jobs. I want to make sure that... Because I'm pretty sure I want to make him a sailor after this. I want to unlock the pirate. I think thief and sailor make pirate. I just want to make sure of that because I'm going to master this pretty soon from the looks of it. Alright, let's see. I don't even know what to search up. Dragon Quest VII vocational tree, maybe? Yeah, that's gonna get mastered either before I enter or somebody level up. Yeah, you can level up pretty damn fast in this game. Maybe I shouldn't be doing all this grinding right now if what's his name's just gonna join. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Alright, let me see. DQ7. I'm trying to think what would I call it? Vocation tree, maybe? Alright, I should be able to get into a fight with you guys. That's a lot of experience. Oh, I'm gonna be so spoiled from all this experience. But when I do, like, for example, let's play Dragon Quest 3 on the Super Famicom version, I'm not gonna be showing probably like all the grinding. I'm just gonna do my grinding in between episodes because you have to do a lot of grinding. Then again, though, if the grinding takes too long, I might just like cheat my way through that. I don't know, because in all honesty, that's just that would be saving me from a lot of tediousness. All right, let's see. Okay, I was able to find a vocational chart for Dragon Quest VII. Although, no, this is not. Damn it, that's for the 3DS version. And I need one for the Reimagined. Because I imagine it's a bit different. I didn't mean to. I mean, that wasn't really a pun. Reimagined. I imagine that it's a bit different. I guess we just gotta go back to where what's his name was at. So many doors. Alright, perfect. I found the thing. Alright, so Thief and Shepherd make Monster Wrangler, but I'm not concerned with that as of yet. Or at least not now. What the hell? This is kind of a... Oh, a sage and a... What the? A sage and a pirate make a druid? I don't know if I'm reading this right. Alright, so I'm gonna do the sailor thief so I can get the pirate. And then after I get the pirate, I guess I'll just do shepherd so I can learn the monster wrangler. Well, no. You know what? I don't care for the monster wrangler. The monster wrangler doesn't seem to... it doesn't seem to synergize with anything else. So I don't see the point in learning that. Well, I might, but that'll be later. Alright, so the priest and the martial artist make the paladin. Okay, well that's all I need to know. Thief and sailor make pirate. Might have to look at another flowchart. That one was kind of confusing. Alright, back in the chamber. I'm not turning this AC off. I find it really annoying that I can never find a balance. It's either too cold or too hot. Maybe it's because I had the AC on like 72. I should probably put it at like 75. See if that makes a difference. In fact, I'll do that when this episode's done. No, I've already been here. I think I just went further down. Oh, what do we have here? Human blood. That's kind of disturbing. Looks like a skeleton rider. And it's unfortunate that it's May or February, and with work I don't have any days off until I think the next one is Memorial Day. That way I just want to spend as much time doing these YouTube videos. But life.
I didn't think there were any of you lot left. What a pleasant surprise. This should be a rib-tickling little experience. There's nothing better than having a real live human to toy with from time to time.
You are mine now, foul beast. The acts you have perpetrated upon my brethren are unforgivable. I will not rest until you have been torn asunder. Huh? You! Why have you come back here? I told you never to return to the Temple Palace.
Don't worry about us, pal. We'll be fine.
Well, it's clearly my lucky day. Just look at all these toys I got to play with now. Come here, you lot. I've got a bone to pick with you.
As do I with you, repulsive creature. I suppose we must do battle alongside each other for now, travelers. Do not impede me, or you will be sorry.
Alright, it's giving me a Night of the Seven Kingdom vibes after just watching episode 5. But let's see. Hopefully this guy is let me see. Oh, you're weak to wind. That is unfortunate for you. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about buff. Normally I would, but I have multi-heal with 2 people. How much damage is this gonna do? 100 damage? Yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance. But it's the same thing. I'm gonna just stick to this. It's cheaper. I'm only doing a single enemy, so. Alright, damn. That's doing 100 damage. I'm gonna do like 200-300. Oh, he lowered my defense. Well, he might just spam that, so let me just focus on trying to kill him. No, I'm gonna be taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Are you weak to any of these? Of course not. Well, actually, no. It should still work. It's not giving me an X. Toxic Dagger. Let me see if he has something to steal. Really? You don't have anything worthwhile? Maybe stealing just isn't that good in this game. Or maybe it's just too soon. Alright, go ahead and let loose. Toxic Dagger. Perfect. And now you're a victim. Whew. This is an ass whipping. This is not fair. Alright, well, you lowered my defense, so I want to see you. You lowered my defense just to cast magic? Really? Oh, and I forgot this. You can keep using this. Oh, that's so broken. I love it.
The Great Spirit guides us.
Alright, this thief job is amazing. I probably should have waited on you. I should have probably waited on this. Because like now that it's mastered, and look at that, you get Assassin Staff. I'm pretty sure that's really good for like metal slimes. But there's absolutely no point using the thief right now because it's mastered. I do need to figure out how that works though, because I want 2 jobs.
Wait!
Or
You don't want to lay these old
got an
bones
achievement
to
for mastering a
rest
job.
just yet. Trust me.
Is it possible to use 2 jobs in this game
Demean
at the same
yourself
time?
by begging for mercy, worm. Do you truly think it will have any effect?
Just listen for a minute. You recognize this necklace, don't you? That's right. It belonged to your queen. And I didn't have to bash her over the skull to get it either. She gave it to me of her own free will. Now, as I understand it, you desert dwellers have to do what the owner of the necklace tells you. So...
Have you quite finished?
Hey! Wait! Isn't there an ounce of mercy in that skeleton of yours? No!
This necklace is an heirloom of our royal family. It is unthinkable that Queen Fertiti would willingly relinquish it to a filthy monster. You appear to be hurt. Allow me to administer to your wounds. Now, did you not hear me the first time I told you never to return to the Temple Palace? You must have sand between your ears. Outsiders such as you have no business meddling in desert affairs. Still, I am grateful for your support in this battle. Come, let us return to the village. We will speak further there. This makes things most difficult.
Like a
A
storm.
violent sandstorm is raging outside. We have no choice but to wait for it to pass.
I mean, we could just zoom, but
Where would be the
oh well.
best place to see out the storm? Ah, yes. Come. We must venture below ground. I assume you have nothing with which to occupy yourselves while we wait for the sandstorm to pass. Then please, you must assist me with the digging of fresh graves. You wish to involve yourselves in our affairs, did you not? What better way than to sift through our very bones?
Easy does it. You don't want those bones punched into dust. Why am I the one digging these stupid graves, huh? My clothes are absolutely ruined.
You do not enjoy digging? Then perhaps you would prefer to carry the corpses instead.
Fine. I'll get back on my knees in the dirt, shall I?
Lava
No.
tombstones.
It occurs to me that I have not yet asked your names.
Now it occurs to you. Typical. Still, better late than never, I suppose. My name's Maribel. I'm Roth. Nice to meet you.
You say the journey that led you here was a long and arduous one, and that you have visited many other parts of the world, all of which are suffering at the hands of monsters, just as is happening here in my beloved desert. Interesting. But you must understand, our suffering has not been caused by monsters alone. Our queen must also bear responsibility. Indeed, you heard what the beast said about the necklace. Queen Fertiti must have given it to him in an attempt to barter for her life. Do you not see what this means? She has abandoned her subjects in order to save herself. But I am too tired to speak of this now. We will talk more tomorrow. Please, rest your weary bodies. I will keep watch and ensure that you come to no harm. Oh. Curses.
Sure.
Alright, so we just mastered the thief. Well, before I do that, what was the thing I just learned? Assassin Stab. An attack on an enemy's weak point that can sometimes kill them instantly. Alright, yeah, very, very useful. I guess when you've already played this game and you know what to expect, and you know you're gonna encounter some metal slimes, it's good to switch to this or had this learned by now. What? I was gonna say switch to this, but we have to. This is the very last skill, so basically have to master the thief job to get that. All right, look at that, one job mastered. Well, two jobs, I guess. That one by default. All right, so apparently the thief and the shepherd make the monster wrangler. Your abilities: slumber, rumba, heal, re-heal. Well, more heal. What the? Alright, he actually has some pretty good abilities. Well, the shepherd, not bad, but I think I want the sailor. Look at that, lightning, helm splitter, body slam, tingle. Yeah, let's try the sailor out. These two I'll be switching very soon. Don't gotta worry about equipment. Okay, that's really weird. Is it grayed out because I'm no longer a thief? Or can I not use the skills anymore? Because why are they still there? Let me get into a battle real quick. That is something I need to verify. And no point in being here anymore. Teleport me to the outside. I need to get into a battle, but damn it, all these enemies are too weak. I need to put that hypothesis to test. I doubt that I still have those abilities, even though the way you guys are running away kind of reminds me of Ni no Kuni. And from the looks of it, damn it, it doesn't. There isn't a single enemy I'm going to be able to test that out on. No, they still got a ways to go. Really, I thought a saber-tooth tiger. I might have to go back into the castle. I don't know. Even if I come in here, I don't think there's an enemy that I can fight right now. These guys are pretty damn weak. In fact, all the enemies are gone. Alright, well, I guess I'll test that out later. The game wants us to go back to the village? Yep. And I can't help doing all this grinding. Where do you think you're going? Yes, some vocation points that belong to me. You as well. You and you. What? Oh my goodness, that was all such a waste of time. Alright, I find that kind of annoying. You see me switch to the job, so why aren't you confirming it? Oh my god, you have to actually... Alright, well, that was a complete waste of time. That would explain why my skills were still there. Well, I mean, it wasn't a total waste of time, but... Well, it was for the sailor. I could have probably leveled that up by now. There we go. I was wondering why my skills were there. I was finding it very hard to believe that you would, What the hell? He's just on the world map. I was finding it very hard to believe that you would keep all those skills, but that's not how that works. What was I gonna do? Alright, well, this episode just hit 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. On the next episode, we're gonna see what this guy's doing outside of the village. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.